Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dolder Hotel here in Zurich. The auction will commence in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming, and we look forward to proceeding the sale in 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wonderful Dolder Hotel here in Zurich. And what a sale we have for you today. The Tailored for Speed collection. One of the most remarkable single-owner collections of supercars, hypercars, and track cars to ever be offered in Europe. Before we commence, I would like to draw your attention to one or two of our important partnerships and upcoming sales. We are delighted to announce that Cars UK and its Global Cars affiliates is RM Sotheby's exclusive recommended international shipping partner. Cars is recognized as the leading specialist in collector car transportation and storage and provide an unsurpassed level of service. For more information on their services, please speak to their team who are here at the desk, at the auction desk, or visiting carsworldwide.com. We'd also like to draw your attention to another partner, Currency Solutions. If you need currency exchange for your purchase, our FCA authorized partners, Currency Solutions, can lock in today's rate and help trim the exchange costs. Worth speaking to them if you are out of the country. They are present here today, so please speak to their team for FX advice. We are also pleased to welcome Ferrari Financial Services to this very special sale. FFS can assist both private and corporate clients and tailor the financial product best suited to you to your individual requirements. They cover the entire product range from new, pre-owned, and classic to Ferrari racing cars, including F1, Challenge, GT, and Special Series. And of course, the brand experience is complemented by the guaranteed discreet and professional services. Ferrari Financial Services are present here in the auction today. Down here, please, Ferrari Financial Services on the front row, if you would like to speak to them. Thank you for your support as well. Thank you. Munich, next weekend. No rest for us at RM Sotheby's. 18th of October, we will once again return to Munich's impressive Motor World for our annual sale, which has unquestionably developed one of the foremost sales in the European auction calendar. All the lots are online. It's a very impressive lineup. The team have really worked wonders, and the M collection of BMWs is well worth looking at. All no reserve, all no reserve. And also a Ferrari F50, do look out for that. Please speak to one of the team here. Anders on my far right, who's handling the M collection, is happy to help. Then London, the 1st of November, London Motor Week, that also coincides with the London to Brighton Veteran Car Run. A no reserve 8C Alfa Romeo 29 in that sale. And we will be there at the Peninsula Hotel in central London. And we've got a wonderful selection of cars, veterans, supercars, everything that you would expect from an RM Sotheby's London auction. Again, look at our website for more information. And then, well, something quite spectacular that we are brewing up on the 5th of December in Abu Dhabi, ladies and gentlemen. Do look out for this. It's going to be unbelievable. I've seen the designs and how it's going to look. It's going to be an absolute spectacle. RM Sotheby's and the Abu Dhabi Investment Office will present one of the biggest auction events of the year, Collectors Week. Collectors Week is a week-long celebration of motor cars, art, luxury, taking place at the St. Regis Hotel, Saadiyat Island in Abu Dhabi, and takes place in the days immediately preceding the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. RM Sotheby's has already consigned some of the world's most significant cars for auction, ranging from a McLaren F1, a Gordon Murray T50, Pagani Zonda 760 Riviera. The sale also features a landmark collaboration with McLaren Racing, offering a trio of future composition cars, the Triple Crown, including a 2026 McLaren Formula One team car, Lando Norris or Oscar Piastri, the choice is yours, and United AS Racer from the World Endurance Championship, and a 2026 Arrow McLaren IndyCar, Indianapolis 500 race IndyCar. Please again visit the websites. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I did forget to mention
Welcome everybody to RM Sotheby's Tailored for Speed collection here at the in beautiful Zurich. We've got an incredible collection of cars that are going under the habit today. 42 cars, a lot of amazing Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Paganis, competition cars. There's a bit of everything, but this is a single owner collection, all consigned by one individual. Some of the cars are no reserve, which is great news, but there are some really significant historical competition cars like the 333 SP, and the reason it's called the Tailored for Speed collection is because so many of these cars have absolutely unique tailor-made specifications. A lot of that done by Ferrari, cars from Lamborghini, Pagani, as I say. It's absolutely a unique offering. I don't think we have offered any collection quite like this in Europe, possibly even worldwide. Not quite this quality and quite as unique in terms of the offering. A lot of these cars are very, very low mileage. Some of them little more than delivery mileage. Some have done a little bit more. We got racing cars that have got incredible competition history. There's been a lot of anticipation for this sale. I'm standing in the auction room now. It is absolutely packed. Sholto Gilbertson, our auctioneer, is just reading a few terms and conditions at the moment that the audience need to be aware of before they start bidding. But I'm going to wind this little intro up for now. I'm going to be back occasionally. I won't annoy you too much, but I'm just going to talk about some of the lots. I'll let the auction begin, and I'll be back shortly.
And now we can really start. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a really wonderful sale. Thank you all for coming in the room. Thank you to the online bidders watching at home. We really appreciate your support. And we start with lot 101, the 1968 Ferrari 365 GT2+2. Telephones will be coming in, sold new to Switzerland, and only 94 examples. Full restoration by Cremonini in Italy. And Ferrari Classic K certified. It's no reserve. A lot of the cars are no reserve. So where shall we start? Do we have 60,000 Swiss francs anywhere? 60,000. Thank you, Klaus. 60,000. Any more? Any more bids? 60,000. 80 online. Against you now. 100, madam. I have you at 100. 120. New bidder. There's 4 of you on it. 120 I have standing. Any more bids? 120. 140 I've taken in the room ahead of the online. 160, madam. 160, 160, on my right, any more at 160, 180 now, 180,000 Swiss francs, at 180, any more, are we done, 180, online bid, any more bids at 180 Swiss francs, are we done, 200,000, front row, thank you for the dinner, enjoying the dinner with you two last night, thank you for your support, 200,000, Annette, thank you. At 200,000, front row. Are we done? At 200,000. We're selling the car at 200,000 Swiss francs. Don't hold your paddle up yet, sir. You haven't. Hammer has to come down, sir. At 200,000 Swiss francs. I'll take a 10 anywhere if it helps, but we're at 200,000. Fair warning now. At 200,000 Swiss francs, 210, 220. Try another, sir. Quickly now. 220 here. Would you like 230? Yes or no? One more for the road, so why not? You sure? You're going to miss it. 220 here. Fair warning. Fair warning. A 220 this time. Are you sure? The car is, you sure? Sold. 220. 5036. Well done. 220. 5036. Congratulations. Thank you. And moving on, the Continental GT3-R, this time 2016. Only 300 examples built. 4-litre twin supercharged. Delivered new to Switzerland and retained by the Tailored for Speed collection from new. Just 11,500 miles. Glacier white. No reserve. What should we say? 80,000 anywhere? 80,000 anywhere. No reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, help me out. 80, thank you, sir. Front row, 80,000 I'm bid. Any more bids? 80,000. 90 online, sir. Try another. Try 100. Keep it in 10, Cyrus. We're at 100. 100,000. Any more bids? You own it for a moment, sir. 100,000. Are we done? At 100,000 Swiss francs. It's here with you at the moment, sir. I will take 110, but we're at 100,000. Fair warning. Fair warning. Ladies and gentlemen, at 100,000, the car will be sold. You all are going to miss it. At 100,000. Are you sure? 110, just in time. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just doing my job. At 110 at the back. 120. 120. Try another, sir. Try another. We're at 120. Try 130. Don't look at her, madam. Don't look at her, sir. Look at me. Try 130. Try 130. Yes or no? You're saying no. At 120 here. Fair warning now. At 120. Sold. 120. 5156. 5156. Moving on. Lot 103. The 2004 Ferrari 360 Spider this time. Desirable 6-speed manual transmission. And one of only 20 examples to gain the desirable gated manual transmission. Swiss delivered from new and serviced by Nicky Hasler last year. Again, it's no reserve. I have 50, 60,000 with me, 70, 80, 80,000 with me, 90, I have 90,000, standing, 90. Any more bids? 100, 100, 120, 120 seated here, 120, any more? At 120 seated. Any more bids at 120 now? I have the bid with you, sir. Well, I will take 130 if it helps, but we're at 120. It's no reserve. The car is selling. Almost. We have 120 here. Any more bids? I will take 130. I will take 130. I have 120. 130 online. 130 online. Would you like 140? Sir? You're saying no. At 130 on... Why not? 135. Same courtesy to the online bidder, please. At 135. We'll have to invite you to every dinner, sir. At 135. At 135. Any more bids? Any more bids? At 135,000, I will sell the car. At 135,000. Fair warning now. The car is sold. 135. 5036. 5036. Well done. Moving on, lot 104. We're getting through them. The 512BB this time. Telephones coming in. Only 100 examples sold new to Switzerland and factory correct color pairing of Rosso Chiara over beige Conley leather trim. Matching numbers. Matching numbers. No reserve. What should we say? 100 anywhere? 100. 100,000. Come along now. Surely. 100. Thank you. I've taken the seated bidder. 100. 120. 120 here. 120 with you, sir. 140 with 130. 130 with the lady. 150. Thank you. We're all coming in now. 150 I have. Sorry, 160? 160 on the aisle. 160 now. Any more bids? 170 online. 170 online. 180. Thank you, Felix, at 180,000. 190 online. 100. New bidder. 200,000 now. At 200,000. Thank you. Two what? I've got 200. I have 210. 210. Sir, try another. Looks good value. 210. Try 220, sir. Well, we're at 210. It's on the telephones. We are selling. No mistake. At 210,000. Any more bids now? At 210. Try one more, sir. Try one more. You sure? At 210. With Felix. Going for the first time at 210. 220 online, Felix. 220 online. 220 online. Any more bids? 220 online against the telephone, ladies and gentlemen. At 220 online. 220. Any more bids now? Felix, yes or no? We need a clear response, please. At 200, I will sell it. He will miss it. At 220 now. You sure? You're saying no. Online bid of 220,000 Swiss francs. Fair warning, the car is sold online. Thank you.
So the auction's underway. It's got off to a very good start. We've got a couple of great Ferraris coming up soon. Now we've got an F12. We've also got an F12tdf. The F12 is a really fantastic car. Really great colour scheme. Not one of the most expensive cars in the sale. Lots of interest in it. It's a 70th anniversary car, and we've got a few of those very special 70th anniversary liveried cars in the sale. This is the first of them. Let's see how it goes. We've got the TDF going quickly after that, and yeah, let's hope the momentum of the sale continues with the same energy that it started.
At the time of cataloguing, I have 120, 140, 160, 180, all with me. 180, 200. My book's clear. 200 front row. Selling the car. 220, 220, 240. Thank you, Oliver. Good to see you. 240. Any more bids at 240? 260, 260. I've got 260. Any more? We're 280, 280, 300. Thank you, Greg, at 300. 320, 320. Try another, sir. Try another, sir. You will miss it. Find me another at 320. What a color. At 320. Are we done? We will sell at 320,000. Are we done? I'm holding the bid down here at 320,000. 320. Sir, I'll try 330. Try 330. I'll take a 10. I'll take 10. I'll take 10, sir, but yes or no? I have 320. I'll take 10, sir. Is it no? Well, I have 320. Thank you for your bidding at 320. I will take 330 if it helps anywhere, but we're at 320. Fair warning now, at 320. Sorry? Thank you, Kathy. Don't stop me in full flow and don't bid. You know the rules. At 320,000. At 320. 330 online. Took a while, but we got there. 330. Where's the bid next time? I'm at 330. Where were you down here? I can't find you. At 330? Why not? I've taken 340 online. We have to do the best for our seller. We have to do the best. We're at 340. We're at 340. You sure? You're saying no. 340 with Cyrus. 340. I did say yes to 345 for you, so I will take 345 anywhere else. But we are at 340. Cyrus has bid. Fair warning now. At 340. Are we done at 340,000 Swiss francs? At 340,000. Sold. 340,000. Cyrus, well done. Online bid. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are struggling at the back, there's still a bit more space on the flanks either side if you want a bit more space. And moving on, lot 106, the F12tdf this time. Telephones coming in. Rosso Fuoco, Argento Nürburgring Racing Stripes, delivered new to Switzerland. Single ownership for the Tailored for Speed collection. Only 799 examples built. Just over 7,500 kilometers. Telephones coming in. Oh, and autographed by Formula One world champions and ex-Ferrari teammates, Kimi Räikkönen and Sebastian Vettel. Telephones coming in. What should we say? 600,000 anywhere? 600. Thank you, sir. Straight in. Front row. 600. Any more? 650. 700. So I've got 700. 750. New bidder. 800. 800. I will come to you. I've got 800 front row. 850 standing. 900 telephones. 950 on the aisle. 950 on the aisle. I've got your bid. You're leading, sir. You're leading seated. 950,000. 1 million now. At 1 million Swiss. At 1 million Swiss. We'll keep it in 50s. We'll keep it in 50s, ladies and gentlemen. At 1 million. 1 million and 50. Thank you, sir. Against you, Benjamin. Front row. 1 million and 50. Any more bids? At 1 million and 50 now. You're owning it for a moment, sir. Thank you for your bidding. 1 million and 50. Any more? Any more? 1 million and 50. Holding your bid. Benjamin, what are we doing? We're at 1 million and 50 now. 1,050,000. Benjamin, standing here at the end of the line. 1,050,000 here. I'm holding your bid. We need a decision over here at 1,050,000. Yes or no, Benjamin? I will give you the countdown. At 1,050,000, going for the first time. 1,050,000 going for the second time, Benjamin. Yes or no? 1.1. Thank you. Where did you come from? 1.1. Sir, do not let him get away with that. Don't let him get away with that. 1.1 and 50. Show him who's boss, sir. Go on. 1.1 and 50. 1.2. Well, thank you anyway. Thank you anyway. A 1.2 million here. Any more bids? A 1.2 million. You're absolutely sure? Well, thank you, sir. At 1.2 million, the car is sold. 1.2 million. 5084. 5084. RJ Anders, good bid spotting. You do need to help me. Thank you. We've got some bid spotters on this side as well. It's a busy room. 107. Well, classic this time. 1973 Daytona 365 GTB4. Ferrari Classic K, Red Book certified in 2024. Matching numbers, engine, gearbox and body. New to Switzerland in 1973. And full restoration in 2014. Telephones coming in. And I can go at 280, 300, 320, 350, 380, all with me. At 380, all with me. At 400, 400, 420, 420. Any more bids? At 420. Thank you. You almost, sorry, Franco. At 420. At 420. Any more bids? At 420,000. 440,000. Say hello from me at 440,000. 460 I've taken, seated, 460. 460,000. You're owning it for a moment, sir. 460. 470. Keep it in tens for you, sir. Try another 10. You sure? At 470,000. Where's the bid? 480,000. Our dinner date at 480. 500,000. Sir, 520. 520,000. There's two of you now on the car. 520 with Caroline. 530. You sure? Caroline Lang here, a huge contributor and worked so hard to help us with this collection. At 530, thank you, Caroline. At 530,000 Swiss francs. Are we done? Fair warning to you. At 530, try one more. Try one more. 530, I will take 540. One more for the sake of 10. Don't lose it for 10. At 530, are we done? Are you sure? 540. 540,000. 550. Thank you. 550 this time. Fair warning now. 550. The car is sold. 550. 5375. Well done. Thank you, Caroline. Moving on, lot 108. Telephones coming in again. Just 559 examples of the 2005 Ferrari Superamerica. Only just over 11,000 kilometers at the time of cataloging. Rosso Corsa over beige and Nero interior. Classic K certified, matching numbers, and service with the Ferrari main dealer Kessel in May this year. So ready to go, freshly serviced, no reserve. What should we say, 100,000 anywhere? Yes. Thank you, Stevie. 100 I'm bid. 100, 120 online, 140 seated, 140, 160 front row, 180 seated, 200, 200 down here on my right, 200. Any more bids now? 220 online. 220 online, freshly serviced, 220 online. Are we done? Are we done? 220 online. Fair warning, I'll take 230 if it helps, but we're at 220 online. I'll take 230. At 220 now. Are we done? At 220 with Cyrus's bidder. 230. Thank you, Anders. Thank you, Annette. At 230. Are we done? At 230 in the room. At 230. Online, Stevie, what are we doing? At 230. Well, I'm going to call the car. 230,000 Swiss francs. Going for the first. We have to do the best for the client. 235. 235. At 235. At 235 now. We'll keep it in fives, but we're at 235. Are you trying another, sir? You trying another? Well, we're at 235. You will miss it. Try one more. Try one more, sir. Thank you. 240,000. Again, good to see you. At 240,000. At 240,000. In the room, standing bidder. Lovely haircut. At 240,000. Any more bids? Any more bids at 240,000? At 240, well, this time I will let it go. At 240,000 going for the first time. At 245. It's like Milan all over again. At 245. 245. 245. 245. At 245, there's two of you on it now. At 245, bid on my right, on the telephone. Are we bidding? RJ, give him a squeeze. 250. At 250,000, thank you again. 250,000. At 250,000. Stevie, you know if they're going to be small, they have to be quick. You know the rules. At 200, if they're going to take fives, they've got to come quicker than this. At 250,000, fair warning to you, if fives have got to be quicker than this, Stevie. At 250,000 Swiss francs, at 250,000, fair warning, 250. Your car, 250,000. Number, please, RJ. 5199 and 250,000. Well done. Thank you at the back. And moving on, this time, the 458 Speciale. Only one of 499 examples produced. The exclusive Atelier program at Ferrari. And striping complemented by Scuderia Ferrari shields, delivered new to Switzerland and retained by the Taylor for Speed collection as the sole owner. Recent service in June this year by Kessel, only just over 12,000 kilometers from new. What should we say? 400 I'm bid, 450, 500 I'm bid, 550, 600, 650, 650. Any more bids? 650 here at 650,000. No messing around there, ladies and gentlemen. At 650, 700, 720. Well, I have 700 down on my right at 700,000 Swiss francs. At 700,000. Fair warning, down on my right. Thank you, Tony. 720 online. 740 would be next. I'll keep it in 20s for you. But we're at 720, 740. Thank you, Annette, thank you, Andy. 740,000. Keep it in 20s. We're at 740,000. Are we done, ladies and gentlemen? At 740,000 Swiss francs. Well, thank you. In the room at 740,000, 760. Online. Try another, sir. Yes, 780,000. 780,000. Oh, 10. Sorry, 770. Make it clear. Thank you, Anders. 770,000. Keep it in 10 to the online bidder, please, Cyrus. At 770,000, we will. Same courtesy for the online bidder, please. At 770,000 Swiss francs here in the room. Live here at the wonderful Dolder Hotel in Zurich. At 770,000 Swiss. Going for the first, 780,000, sir. 780. 790. 790,000. 790,000. 790. 790 online. Yes or no? 790 here. 800,000 online. Keep it in tens for you, sir. Keep it in tens. Try another 10. 800 I have. 810. Thank you, Anders, working hard on the floor. Well appreciated by your auctioneer at 810. 810. 810 online. We have to speed you up, but we're at 800. 820 online. 820 online. 820. 830. 830,000. 840,000. Saying no? Well, thank your bidder. If we can have some complimentary drinks down here to the underbidder, please, Anders. If we can organise that, please. 840,000. Thank you for your bidding, sir. And maybe get one for Andy while you're there. 840,000. Fair warning now. 840,000. The car is sold. 840,000.
So, off to a flying start here in Zurich, and the next slot is the SP3, very much the car of the moment. Is it the best looking Ferrari made in the last 40 years? A lot of people think so. It's a beautiful looking thing, LaFerrari braced without the hybrid, very fast, very few miles on this car. A very bespoke specification, unique colour scheme, absolutely beautiful car. Had an awful lot of interest. So let's see how it does.
The third installment in the exclusive Icona series, one of just 600 examples. Tailor-made, beautifully finished in bespoke Rosso Debra shade over blue Electrico Alcantara. Extensive list of options. Swiss market, single ownership, and delivered new to the Tailored for Speed collection. Odometer displayed 2,933 kilometers at the time of cataloguing. Comes with its Classic K folder. We're not expecting the same price as we got in Monterey, but we are expecting a lot of interest. So where should we start? Should we start at 2 million? 2 million, straight in. 2 million. What? 3 million. 3.2. Sorry? 3.3. 3.5. 3.5. Any more bids? Front row. Sorry? I've got 3.5. At 3.5. 3.6 would be 3.75 online. 3.75 online. At 3 million. 3.9 I've taken. Do you want 4 million? 4 million Swiss francs front row. At 4 million now. 4.1. 4.2? We're at 4.1. We're at 4.1. 4.2 I've taken in the room. Front row. At 4.1 I've taken in the room. 4.2 seated. RJ, thank you. Look after our bidder here. Thank you, sir. At 4.2 million. Thank you, sir. At 4.2 million. We'll keep it in 100s. We're at 4.2 here. Any more bids, ladies and gentlemen? SP3. Find me another. At 4.2 Swiss francs. 4.25. 4.3 would be next. Yes? 4.3. 4.3 million Swiss francs. At 4.3 million. At 4.3 million here. Thank you. At 4.3 million. We have the room all day. We can take our time. At 4.3 million Swiss francs. Working hard on the phones here. At 4.3 million Swiss francs. Your car at the moment, sir. At 4.3 million. Gus is seated. Stefan standing. Felix is standing. 4.3 with you, sir. At 4.3 million Swiss. At 4.3 million. Are we done? At 4.3 million. Going for the first time. And 50. 4.3 and 50. 4.4. 4.4. 4.4. And 50. and 50, madam. 4.4. Try another 50. Try another 50. 4.4 and 50. 4.5. You sure? Well, thank you. Anders again, drinks here for the underbidders at 4.5. Are you sure? You will miss it. At 4.5 here, fair warning and thank you. Try one more. No regrets. No regrets. At 4.5 here, they're all seated here. At 4.5 million Swiss francs here at RM Sotheby's. At 4.5 million, going for the first, the second, 4.5 and 50. I'm sorry, sir. 4.5 and 50. 4.6? 4.6. 4.6 and 50. 4.6 and 50. Try another, sir. We can't, yes? 4.7? 4.7 million. He's trying to scare you, sir. 4.7. I'll take 4.75. It almost worked at 4.75. Are you sure? Try one more. 4.8. You sure? At 4.75 million. Here now. At 4.75 million. Again, here at RM Sotheby's. At 4.75 million. Going for the first, second, third, and final time at 4.75. Sold. $5,140, $5,140. Thank you to our bidders here. Thank you to our bidders here. And congratulations, sir. At 4.75 million. Thank you to all our bidders, all in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Well, moving on, moving on. The 1987 Ferrari 412 this time. 2 telephones coming in, 576 examples built, matching numbers 4.9, certified by Ferrari Classic K in December 2010. No reserve, 20,000 anywhere. Get a memento for the day. 20, thank you, sir. 20,000, 20,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please. We are 20,000. 30, lady at the back, 30,000. Try another, sir. 40 online. Try 50, sir. 50 I've taken. Madam, 60? 60,000. It's 60 behind you. Ladies bid at 60. Try 70, sir. Try 70. Well, ladies bid at 60,000. The lady has it at 60,000, 70,000. Try 80, madam. Try 80, madam. We're at 70,000. A 70,000. Try 80, but you will miss it. Thank you anyway. A 70,000. Any more bids at 70,000. Fair what? 80,000. New bidder. Felix, new bidder. At 80,000. Are we done? At 80,000. Are we done? At 80,000 now. 85. 85. Any more bids at 85? Try another one. 90,000. 90,000 Swiss francs at 90,000. Are we done at 90,000? Well, selling the car. Felix, yes or no? At 90,000, you know, if it's a no, give me the shake of the head. 95. Round it up, sir. Round it up. One for the road, sir. Try 100. 100,000. At 100,000. I will offer 5s, Felix, but they've got to be quick. At 100,000. Going now at 100,000. At 100,000 Swiss francs here at the Dolder in Zurich at 100,000. Your car, 100,000. RJ, the number? Sorry? 5117. Thank you, RJ. Coming all the way over from Canada to support us. Thank you so much. 5117. And lot 112 this time, the 2024 Mercedes AMG GT2 Pro. Fastest, most extreme customer track-focused car that AMG had ever produced. Delivered new to Switzerland and retained by the Tailored for Speed collection as the sole owner. One owner. What should we say? It's no reserve. Telephone's coming in. Do we have 150 anywhere? 140 online. 140 online. Any more bids? Maiden bid. 140. Online bidder. 160. Thank you. Seated. 160. Any more? Is that a bid? 180. Stefan, your friend is here. 180. At 180. Any more now? At what? 200 online. Try another. We've had this little dance a few times, haven't we? At 200,000. Try another. You sure? Well, we know you got it for later. At 200, 220. 220. New bidder on the aisle. At 220. At 220. Any more bids? At 220. On the aisle, selling the car. At 240. I've got on my right, thank you, Annette. I've got 260. 260. 260 now. Well, at 260 here, selling the car, make no mistake, at 260. I'll take 270 if it helps anywhere. But we're at 260. We're at 260. Fair warning. Are we bidding or not, Gus? At 260, 270. You sure? Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. At 270, don't lose it for 10. 270, you sure? Try one more. 275? Yes? No? Okay, well, at 270, I will take 5, but we're at 270. Fair warning now at 270. Sold. 270, 5491. 5491. Moving on, lot 113, the 488 Pista Spider. 3 telephones, single owner example, limited production, open top sports car. Swiss market, delivered new to the Tailored for Speed collection via Nicky Hasler. Just 1,142 kilometers at the time of cataloguing. Lovely colors, look at this. Really wonderful example. It's no reserve. What should we say? 300 anywhere. 300 anywhere. 300. You've been with me all the way today. 300, 350 at the back. 400. 550. Online bid at 550. Any more bids? 600. At 600,000. At 600,000. At 600. Any more bids at 600,000 Swiss francs? At 600,000. I will take 620 if it helps anyone, but we're at 600. I'll take 620. You still in on the phone at the back, sir? We're at 600. I'll take 620, but we're at 600. Any more bids? We're at 600, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take 20 anywhere. Fair warning. At 600,000, sir, are you still connected? At 600. Going. At 600 for the first time. Going at 600 for the second time. Going for 600 for the third and final time. Fair warning to you, sir, at 600,000 Swiss francs. The car is sold. 600,000.
So up next is the first of the Lamborghinis that we're offering this evening, and they don't come any rarer than this. This is the Lamborghini Si&aacute, and they only made 63 of these. This is Lamborghini's first foray into the hybrid hypercar arena, and it's, of course, an immensely powerful car. It's a stunning specification. It's one of those cars, the blue carbon is something you have to see in the flesh, so to speak, to really appreciate how gorgeous this car is. Rare thing, beautiful, very, very low mileage. So let's see how this one does.
And the cost will be kindly covered by the seller, by the vendor. So if you are successful, it will be absolutely presented how you would like it. That is on behalf of the vendor. So thank you to the vendor. And, well, telephone's coming in. And what shall I say? I have 700,000. I'm bid at 700 now. At 700. 1.2. Thank you, Cyrus. 1.2 at 1.2 million. Any more bids at 1.2 million now? At 1.2, 1.2, 1.3. New bidder at 1.3 million now. At 1.4 million now. At 1.4 million. Any more bids at 1.4 million? At 1.4 million now. Holding the bid with the internet at 1.4 million. At 1.4 million. At 1.4 million now. At 1.4. With the online bidding. Thank you, Cyrus. At 1.4 million. Are we done at 1.4 million? Any more bids at 1.4 million Swiss francs? Telephone activity at 1.4, I'm bid. At 1.45? Thank you, Gus. At 1.45. Yes, 1.45. The car, 1.5. The car is on sale. They're selling the car at 1.5 million Swiss francs. At 1.5 million Swiss francs. We are selling the car at 1.5 Swiss francs. At 1.5, on sale, make no mistake, at 1.5. At 1.5 million Swiss. Where's that bid? Ah, hello, sir. 1.550, thank you. At 1.55. At 1.5 and 50. At 1.5 and 50 now. At 1.5 and 50. Are we done? At 1.5 and 50. Gus, the international language of slow down. Thank you, Gus. 1.6 million Swiss. 1.6 million Swiss francs. Now, try another 50, sir. Try 20. Trying to help you, sir. Trying to help you. Try 1.6. 1.6 and 20 online. Online. 1.65 would be next. At 1.6 and 20. At 1.6 and 20. At 1.6 and 20 now. Online bid. The car is selling all the way. Make no mistake. At 1.6 and 20. I'll take 1.6 and 50 at any bid, Gus. At 1.6 and 20. At 1.6 and 20. He's having a chat, talking about the weather. At 1.640. We have to do the best for our vendor who has kindly offered us the opportunity to sell these cars. 1.6 and 60. 1.6 and 60. 1.6 and 60. 1.6 and 60 now. Fair warning. 1.6 and 60. 1.6 and 80. 1.6 and 80. Come along online, you know what comes next. 1.7 million Swiss francs, ladies and gentlemen. 1.7 now. 1.7. I'll keep it in 20s. They've got to be quicker though, please, Gus. 1.7 now. 1.7. I will take 20s. It's got to be quicker though. 1.7 million. Oh, why not? 1.725. 1.75 will be next, Cyrus. 1.750. Where have you been? 1.75. You're doing this on purpose, sir. I know it. 1.75. 1.75. You just read the catalogue description. 1.775. You sure? Thank you. Must have been have we given you a drink yet? I think that might be the problem. 1.775. 1.775. 1.8 would be next. We're at 1.775. 1.8 million. At 1.8 million now. At 1.8 million Swiss francs. At 1.8 million. Take another 25 if it helps. But we're at 1.8 million now. Fair warning. Online. Lot. 1.825, Gus. 1.825. With online. 1.825. 1.825. Come along now. We've got to speed it up if we want the small bids, please. At 1.825. At 1.825. Yes or no? We're at 1.825. I'm going to sell. Going. 1.85. 1.85. He does this at every single auction, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.85. Thank you, Gus. At 1.85. At 1.85 this time. This time the online bidder is saying no. At 1.85, Gus, I think your tactic may have worked. Don't learn from Gus, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.85, the car is sold. 1.85. Your number? 5383. Well done. Well, thank you, online bidder, as well. Thank you. Moving on, 115, Testarossa, Ferrari this time. Monodado, telephones coming in. Factory correct color pairing of Rosso Corsa. Classic A certified, delivered new to Switzerland. And I have 50, 60, 70 with me. 70, 80, 90, 100. 100 here. 100. Any more bids? 100 here. Selling the car at 100,000 Swiss. Front row. Well, aisle. 100 now. 100. 100,000. Well, we'll sell it. It's no reserve. 100,000 I'm bid. Any more bids? At 100,000. 110? Thank you, Kathy. 110. Yes? No, you're out. 110. 120. 120. Thank you. Thank you for the bid spotting. Thank you, JP. Jonathan Pace, our new member of the team in private sales. Thank you. At 120,000. Kathy sitting down. Where's that? 130 online. 130 online. Try another. Try another. You sure? Thank you, sir. Thank you. At 130, online bid takes it. Fair warning at 130. The car is, you sure? Sold. 130 online. Well done. Moving on to lot 116.
Thank you for joining us online here in Zurich. We're getting on through the sale. It's going really, really well. I'm just going to say a little bit about the next lot. It's a Ferrari 360 Modena, but it's very typical of the Tailored for Speed collection. By a long way, not one of the most valuable cars in the sale, but it's one of just over 100 cars finished in Rosso Fiorano, but crucially also has the manual gearbox. So it's a really, really lovely example.
90,000, 100 seated, 100. Any more bids? Selling the car, 100. 100 seated. Any more bids? 120. 120 on my right. On my right at 120. Thank you, sir. 120,000, 140,000, 140,000. Anders, where are you? Is your friend over here? 140,000. Any more bids at 140? You sure, sir? Try 150? Okay, well, at 140 here. I will take 150 anywhere, but we're at 140. Fair warning, 140,000. Going at 140,000. Fair warning now, ladies and gentlemen, at 140,000. 100 and what? 145. 145. Same courtesy to the other bidder. We'll keep it in fives. We're at 145. We're at 145. At 145. Are we bidding? At 145. Yes or no? 150. Thank you. 150. Bids here. On my right, here, 150,000. Any more bids? At 150. Last chance, ladies and gentlemen, at 150. Are we done at 150? The car, 150 now. Sold. 150, your number. Yeah, to you, sir. 5157. You've done this before, haven't you, sir? 150, 5157. 5157. 117 now, the 2024 Lamborghini Huracan Technica 60th Anniversary Edition. One of only 60 examples built to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Lamborghini. Supplied new to Switzerland, single ownership, and only 142 kilometers at the time of cataloging. Recent service by Lamborghini Zurich in 2025. No reserve. Hey, what should we say? 200 anywhere? 200. Thank you. 200 I've taken. 220. 250. 250. 250. On my right. 250. Any more bids? At 275. 255. Okay. 255. 255. Any more bids? With you seated, sir. 255,000. It's no reserve. It has to sell. 260. Thank you now. 260. Any more bids at 260? The bid's down here. What's that? 265. 265. Try another. Yes? 270. 280. New bidder. 280. Seated. I've got your bid, sir. I've got your bid. 280. at 280. Come along now, try another. One more. 285. 290, sir? We're at 285 on the front row. Try 290. Yes or no, sir? At 285, 290. Now it's your turn, sir. 295? Yeah? 295? So I've taken the bid online, 295. Would you like 300, sir? You sure? Could have had a big moment for you there, so I'm trying for you at 295. Do you want to try 300? Get a round of applause. At 295, try 300. 300 now. Thank you very much at 300,000. At 300,000. Any more bids at 300,000 Swiss francs? At 300,000 Swiss francs. Online bid, are you coming back? But the car is selling, make no mistake. 142 kilometers from new at 300,000 Swiss francs. Fair warning now. At 300,000, going 305,000. 305. 310. 310. Try 315, sir. 315? 315? 315. 315. 315,000. 320,000. Try 325. Are you sure? Well, thank you so much. Thank you for your bidding, sir. At 320,000 with Gord, our president here, Gord Duff, president of RM Sotheby's, at 320,000. Any more bids? At 320,000. Fair warning, I'll take a 5 if it helps you. One more, no regrets. At 320. Your car, 325.
So it's unusual to have one Pagani in a sale. This collection features no less than 3. So the next lot is the first of them. It's the 2021 Huayra Roadster BC. Beautiful, beautiful car. It's the 33rd of 40 examples, delivered new. It's a single owner car, delivered new to the Swiss market. Beautiful blue with a kind of a glossy blue carbon finish. Another, again, you almost get tired of saying how incredible the specifications are of these cars, but this is another stunning stunning specification. 2 more Paganis after this. So again, let's see how this one does.
Telephones, as you can imagine, coming in. Doesn't really get much better than this. And where should we start? 1.8 million anywhere. 1.8 million anywhere. 1.8 million anywhere. Thank you, 1.8. Where's the bid? At 1.8 million. Thank you. 1.8 I've taken. 2 million online. Against you, sir. I have 2 million. 2.2 million. 2.4 million. 2.2 seated. Are you coming in standing? You coming in? I've got the seated bidder at 2.2. 2.4 online. Online at 2.4. 2.6. 2.6. 2.8. 2.8. 3 million. At 3 million now. Seated in the room at 3 million. At 3 million. 3.2 million. 3.2. 3.4 million. 3.4 million. At 3.4 million. 3.6 million. 3.6 million here at the Dolder Hotel in Zurich. 3.6 million. 3.6 million. Are we done? At 3.6 million. Thank you, Gus. 3.7. At 3.7 million. Seated in the room. Thank you, Anders. Thank you, JP. At 3.7 million Swiss francs. At 3.7 million Swiss francs. Are we done, ladies and gentlemen? At 3.7 million for the Pagani Huayra. Oh, what's going on there? Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. 3.8 million. 3.8 million now. Are we done? 3.8 million. At 3.8 million. 3.8 million. One moment. Thank you, Anders. 3.8 million. with Gus at the moment, 3.8 million. Car is selling. 3.85, thank you. 3.85. 3.85. 3.85. Holding your bid, sir. Holding your bid. A 3.85. Here comes Stefan. What's Stevie up to at 3? What, sorry? 3.9 million. 3.9 million. Try 3.95. 3.9, I have. Try 3.95. 3.9. Any more? Gus's bid at 3.9 million Swiss francs. Try another 50. 25? We have to do the best for our seller. 3.9 and 25. 3.9 and 25. 3.9 and 25. 3.9 and 25. Gus has been busy on the phones, but we're at 3.9 and 25. Anders, your client takes it at 3.9 and 25. At 3.9 and 25. 3.95. 3.95. 3.95 here. 3.95 million at 3.95. At 3.95. At 3.95. I will call the car. I will call 3.975. Gus, you know what comes next. Here's your moment. At 3.975, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. At 3.975. Gus, don't let us down. At 3.975. No pressure, Gus. At 3.975. 3.975. If he sits down now. At 3.975. Are you sitting down, Gus? No! At oh no! At 3.975. It's your car, sir. Gus, I'm sorry. At 3.975, your car, 3.975. And your number? 5084, 5084. Gus, we will be reminding you of that in the bar later at 3.975. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Lot 119, the 2018 Ferrari GTC4Lusso 70th anniversary. Livery number 9, White Spider. Delivered new to Germany. Current ownership since 2020. Servicing by Kessel, official Ferrari dealer. Kessel, great friends of the team here at RM Sotheby's. Just around 8,000 kilometers from new, just under 7,985. And what should we say? What should we say? No reserve. Come along now, focus. 200 now, thank you. 200, I'm bid at 200. Maiden bid, 200,000. Any more bids at 200? Where's the bid? 220 I've bid at 220. 220, 250, thank you, 250, 280 would be next. 250 I've got. 280 would be next. 260, they all ignore me. At 260 now. At 260,000, would you like 280? Yes? Sorry? 270, 270. 270,000. At 270,000. 280. 290? 290, thank you, RJ. 290,000. At 290,000. At 290,000. Any more bids? Car selling on the aisle. At 290,000. Calling the car. Carvey. 295. 300. Thank you, RJ's bid. 300,000. Any more bids at 300,000? At 300,000, with me all the way. It's your car at the moment, sir. At 305. 310? 310. 310. You're out. Thank you, Harvey. 310 on the aisle. RJ's bidder selling the car at 310. Fair warning now at 310,000. Your car, 310,000. Number, RJ? 5087. 5087. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, lot 120. 2023 Ferrari 812 Competizione. A lot of telephones here, please. One of only 999 examples produced globally. Only 271 kilometers at the time of cataloging. Signed, car is signed by Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz in the engine bay. Delivered new to the Tailored for Speed collection via Nicky Hasler, and unique tailor-made example, extensive carbon fiber options and painted shields. Well, lots of interest. It's no reserve. It's fine. Lots of telephones. What? 800,000 online. 800. Sorry? 1 million seated. 1 million. 1.1. 1.1. Ladies bid at 1.1. Any more now? 1.1 with you, madam. 1.2? 1.15. 1.15. Madam, 1.15. Try 1.2. We're at 1.15. Standing at the back. Oh, yes, are you sure, madam? 1.15. At 1.15 with your bid, Oliver. At 1.15. It's with you, 1.15. At 1.15. I will take 1.2 anywhere, but we're at 1.15 million. At 1.15 million. Tailor-made. 1.15. Well, no messing around on that one. At 1.15, going for the first time at 1.15 million. Going for the second time at 1.15 million. Going for the third and final time at 1.15 million. The car is sold. 1.155043.
Okay, so the second Pagani's coming up now, the Utopia. The Huayra Roadster did really well, exceeded high estimate, absolutely brilliant news. So this is a rare example to buy Utopia. It's a rare early production example. It's only done 48 kilometers. It's basically a brand new car. It's also a beautiful, beautiful thing. So let's see how this one does, because this really is a rare opportunity. These are hard cars to get hold of. So I'll be back in a little bit.
At the time of cataloguing, please note the car is due to return to the main dealer, Pagani dealer Kessel, for a factory transmission recall, which has been arranged by the vendor and RM Sotheby's and Kessel, our friends at Kessel, post-sale. So that transmission recall will be fixed. And what should we say? 1.4 million anywhere. 1.4, front row, 1.4. 1.8 million. 1.2 million. 2 million I've taken. 2.2 million standing. 2.2. 2.2. Any more bids? 2.2. Standing bid. Standing bid at 2.2 million. At where's that? 2.4 million. Thank you, JP. 2.4. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. Try another. 2.8 I've taken. 2.8 I've taken ahead of you, Stevie. 2.8. 2.8 million. Seated here. 2.8 million Swiss francs for the Utopia. 2.85. 2.9 would be next. Yes? 2.9. 2.9 million Swiss francs here. 2.9 million. At 2.9 million. I'll keep it in 50s. We're at 2.9 million. Any more bids? Thank you, sir. Thank you. At 2.9 million. At 2.9 million now. Well, at 2.9 million. Going at 2.9 for the first time. Going at 2.9 for the second time, Stevie. At 2.9 0.9. Try 50. Are we trying 50? You will miss it. At 2.9. Last chance to you now, Stevie. At 2.9. He's saying no. The bid's here at 2.9. Fair warning. The car is yours, sir. 2.9. Well done. 2.9 million. 5198. Well done. Congratulations. 5198. 5198. 2.9 million. Well done. Lot 122 this time. 2009 Ferrari Scuderia Spider 16M. One of 499 cars built to celebrate the 2008 Formula One World Championship Constructors title. Just over 13,000 kilometers from new, certified in 2020, matching numbers, engine and gearbox, serviced by Kessel this year. And what should we say? Telephones coming in. I have 200, 250, 220 with me, 220, 250, 300 I have, 300 I have, 320 with Gord at 320, 320. Where's the bid? 350, 350, 350. Any more bids at 350, 380, 400. I've taken our great friend here at 400, on my left, seated. 400, thank you for coming. At 400,000, seated. Any more bids at 400,000? Car is selling, make no mistake, at 400,000. Are we done? Good to see you. 400,000. 420? 420. 430. 430. 430. Are we done? 430,000. 430,000. Seated here. You're out. Thank you, Oliver. 430,000. Fair warning at 430. Your car, 430. 5166. 5166. Julie, would you like a drink? Yes, please. Julie, a drink for Julie, please. Just over here with JC. 430,000, 5166. Moving on, lot 123, the 1980 Ferrari 400i automatic. Telephones coming in. Delivered new to Switzerland. Only 150 examples came into Switzerland. Classic K, Ferrari Classic K in 2018. No reserve. 20,000 anywhere. 20,000 anywhere. 20, 40 online. 40 online. 50 online, 50 online, 60, 70 standing, 70 standing. With your, at 70 standing, any more bids? At 70,000 Swiss. Any more bids? At 70,000. Any more bids? It's your car at the moment, sir. It's your car at 70,000, thank you. At 70,000. Any more bids? 1 second, please. At one. At 70,000. At 70,000. You can have 75, only because it's you, Kathy. Thank you to Kathy. She has worked so hard on this sale. So to Kathy from all of us at RM, thank you, Kathy. At 75,000. At 75,000. Any more bids? Any more bids? Any more bids? At 75,000. Fair warning now. At 75,000 with Kathy's bid, selling the car at 75. 75,000, well done, Kathy. Number? Okay, give it to RJ. Give it to RJ, thank you. Lot 124, the 2002 Mercedes AMG Track Series now. Telephones coming in, 51st of just 55 examples, delivered new to Switzerland. And what should we say? Look at that, wonderful, look at this, lot of fun. No reserve, no reserve, 160 online, 160 online, 180 online, 180 online. Selling now, 180, 180, all online. Selling the car, 200. Thank you, Cyrus, at 200,000. At 200,000, 220,000. 220,000. At 220,000. Remember to get the underbidders here, Cyrus. Thank you. 220,000. 220,000. The car is on sale. A lot of fun for that, ladies and gentlemen. 220,000 only. At 220,000. Any more bids? Any more bids at 220 now? Fair warning. At 240, it's all online. At 240,000. Are we done? At 240, here on the internet, 240,000. Are we done? Julie, did they look after you? They did, thank you. 240,000. Are we done? At 240, online bidding now. Are you bidding, sir? Are you waving? You be careful. You be very careful, sir. You almost made, that was an expensive mistake there, sir. At 240,000. Are we done? At 240,000. We are selling the car to the online bidder at 240,000. Sold 240 online.
Okay, so just coming back, we've got a little flurry of Ferraris coming up. Kicking off with the Ferrari F40. It feels like we have an F40 in most of our sales. One of the most desirable Ferraris ever made. This is the one that everyone wants. It's a non-cat, non-adjust. It's done a few miles. It's only not very much in the context of its age. It's done about 11,000 kilometers. Beautiful example. That's going to be followed by a Challenge Stradale, which is another terrific car. Slightly different price point, but another Ferrari that is much loved by people. And we've got a LaFerrari coming up. We've got some great cars, so stay tuned, and I'll be back in a little bit.
He's in Australia. Well, Marcel, if you're watching, good aim, mate. And, well, what shall we say? What shall we say? Where should we start? 1.2 million? 1.2 million. 1.2. Straight in. 1.2. 1.4. 1.6. 1.6. Over here. 2 million. Thank you, Gord. At 2 million now. At 2 million. 2.2 online. 2.2 online. Any more bids at 2.2 million? 2.2 million. Online bid at 2.2 million. The car is on sale. I'll take 2.3. 2.3 with RJ at 2.3 million. At 2.3 million. At 2.3 million. Anders, 2.35. Thank you. Let's get underbidders as well here on this one at 2.35. At 2.35 with Gus. RJ against you at 2.35 million. Any further? 2.4. 2.4 million. Thank you. 2.4 million. 2.4 million. Any more bids at 2.4 million Swiss francs? Your bid, sir. Ferrari F40. 2.4. We'll keep it in fives, but we're at 2.4. We'll try a 50. Try a 50 anyway. We're at 2.4 million. At 2.4 million. Holding the bid for you, sir. At 2.4 million. At 2.4 million. At 2.4 million. If you're going to bid, gentlemen, speed it up. But at 2.4 million. At 2.4 going. At 2.4 million, Stevie. At 2.425. Same courtesy to you. 2.4 and 5. 2.4 and 50. 2.4 and 50. 2.4 and 50. 2.4 and 50. Gus is sitting down at 2.4. 2.475. 2.475. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. I'll keep it in 25, sir. I'll keep it in 25. So we're at 2.5 with you. Yeah, yes, yes. 2.5 with you, Anders. Come along now. It's not your first time. A 2.5 with Anders. Let's make it even clearer. Tell him about the M collection. 2.5. 2.5. Try another 25. Yes. 2.5 and 25. 2.5 and 50. 2.5 and 50. 2.5 and 50. With Anders' bidder. Try another, sir. Yes. 2.5 and 75. 2.575. 2.6. 2.6. You sure? At 2.6 million. Are you sure? At 2.6 million. Are we done? At 2.6 million. 2.6 and 25. 2.6, Anders, 2.6 and 25. New bidder. This is the fourth time. 2.6 and 25. No? Anders, tell the gentleman about London, please. Take the number down, please. At 2.6 and 25. It's going to be with you, sir. Fair warning to you. At 2.6 and 25. Are you sure? At 2.6 and 25. Sold. 2.6 and 25. 5090. 5090. Sir, we have one offered on the 1st of November in London, a very similar F40. Anders, please tell your bidder, London, 1st of November, Ferrari F40, similar low mileage car. So come and see us in London. Thank you very much. Annette, can we just get the paddle number, please, for this chap? You got it. Yeah. No, Annette, for the underbidder. Yeah, okay, thank you. We'll send you a catalogue, sir, for the London sale. Thank you very much. And lot 126, lot 126, lot 126 now. The 2004 Ferrari 360 Challenge Speciale, delivered new to Switzerland, rare Nero leather interior, 8,700 kilometers from new, 2059, 8,700 kilometers from new, and well, it's no reserve. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's no reserve. Telephones? Everybody's down. Okay, 120 from 5 telephones at 120, 140, 140 online, 160 in the room I've taken. Your bid at 160, sir. At 160, 180, 200. I can see you over here. There's 5 of you trying to get in. 200, 220. Thank you. 220, 220, 240, 240, 250. Thank you. 250. At 250,000. At 250,000. Any more bids? 250,000. 250,000. 250,000. 260,000. 260 now. 260,000. Any more bids? At 260,000. Any more bids? 260,000. Your bid. You own it for a moment, sir. 260. They're seated down here. At 260, fair warning, 260, your car, 260, 5244.
So, okay, everything doing really well. The F40 sold brilliantly well. I mean, typical of this collection, it's not enough to just have one LaFerrari. This collection has 2. It's got a coupe and it's got an Aperta. First up now is the coupe. Beautiful car, beautiful spec, as usual. It's got FXX-K wheels on this particular example. It's a very low mileage car, and, I think this and the Aperta should do very well. So let's see how it goes.
1,613 kilometers at the time of cataloguing. Battery service and battery check by our friends at Kessel, the Ferrari agents, in only June this year. So battery, everything raring to go. Gus really rates the color. You rate the color on this one, Gus? Thank you. He really, Mr. our Ferrari specialist, Augustin, rates the color, really does respect the car. And telephones coming in, and what shall we say? Do we have 1.8 million anyway? 1.8 million? You're my friend again. 1.8 million. Thank you. 1.8 million. Maiden bid. Here. 1.8 million. 2 million. Stefan's bid. 2.2. 2.2 million. 2.2 million. 2.4 million online. 2.4 million online. 2.4 million online bid now. Sorry? 2.5? 2.5 I've taken. 2.5. At 2.5 million, thank you. 2.6. 2.6. 2.7? 2.7. 2.7. 2.7. 2.8. Trying my best. 2.9? Yes? And 2.85. I will take it. 2.85. Thank you. You've been a great bidder, so I'll help you out. 2.85. 2.85. The car is on sale. Make no mistake, the car is selling at 2.85 front row. 2.85 front row. 2.85 now. 2.85. The car is selling. Look at these colors. Take a good look. At 2.85 million. At 2.85 million. Are you okay there, Tony? At 2.85 million. Are we done? Thank you. I'm holding your bid. We've got to do the best for the client. At 2.85. At 2.85 million. The telephones are still connected at 2.85. 2.875. 2.9? 2.9, thank you. Thank you. I'll keep it in 25s. 2.9. Stevie, if you're going to do 25s, you've got to be quick. We're at 2.9 million. Thank you. Thank you. 2.9 million. Don't worry. That's what I'm going to do to him later, so don't worry about it. I'll help you, sir. At 2.9 million. At 2.9 million. I'll take another 25. 2.925. 2.95 would be next. Another 25. We won't find you another color like this. Try another. One more. One more. One more, sir. A 2.925. What? 2.95? Try 2.95. Try 2.95, sir. We're at 2.925. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman. Can we put this gentleman on the catalogue list, please? At 2, you can compliment the auctioneer as much as you like, sir. We'll always help you out. At 2.925. So we're at 2.925. 2.9 and 50. 2.9 and 50. 2.9 and 50. There's 3 of you on it now, sir. 2.9 and 50. 2.9 and 50. Are we done? 2.9 and 50. At 2.9 and 50. With Gus. Try one more. You're having a long debate here, having a chat at 2.9 and 50. What should we say? Try another 25. 2.9 and 50. Going at 2.9 and 50. Fair warning. At 2.95, I'm going to sell the car. At 2.95, you sure? You're sure. 2.95. So 2.95. Thank you, Gus. Okay, RJ, if you can get a number from Gus. Well done, congratulations. Thank you so much at the front row. Thank you. 2.95. And now, the 2010 Ferrari 599 GTO. Telephones, please. The 599 GTO. 599 examples. And delivered new to Basel to Nicky Hasler. Odometer recorded only 12,271 kilometers at the time of cataloging. Certified by Ferrari Classiche. And picked out by our president as the car that he would have from the sale. So, a man of taste has come over. This is the car he'd have from the sale. Well, shall I open the bidding with you, sir? And what shall we say? It's no reserve. 500,000 I'm bid at 500,000. 550. Thank you, Marcus. 600. 700. 700. 750 with Marcus. 800 online. 800 online. 800 online. 800 online. Any more bids? At 800 online bid. 800 online. Well, wonderful colors. 800 online bid. Any more bids at 800,000 Swiss francs? At 800,000. 800,000. Any more bids at 800,000 Swiss francs? Look at the color. 800,000 Swiss francs. 599 GTO, 800,000. Any more bids? 800,000. I'll take 820 if it helps you, Harvey, but we're at 800. 820, thank you, sir. 820. Keep it in 20s for the online bidder. 820 at the back now. 820,000 Swiss francs. You're owning it for a moment, sir. 820,000. Only Gus standing at 820 online, yes or no? But at 820,000, Gus, again, 840. Oh, he's sitting down. Thank you, sir. At 840,000, fair warning now, at 840,000, the car is sold. 840,000, 549.
Okay, so welcome back. So the next lot is a really interesting car because it's the first of 3 cars in the sale that have got really amazing race history. This, of course, is the 488 GT3 Evo. Now, this car claimed overall victory in one of the most famous races in the world, the Spa 24 Hours in 2021. It was supplied new to the semi-works team AF Corsa. They ran it in partnership with the Iron Link squad. It also clinched the 2021 GT World Championship Endurance Championship, and so it's like it ticks all the boxes. It really is a car that you can do, get out, use on track.
Anyway, no reserve. Thank you. 400 seated. 400. Thank you, RJ. 500 online. 500 online. Any more bids? The champion, the Spa 24-hour winner in 2021. We're at 500 online. Any more bids? Any more bids at 500 online? It's no reserve. It has to sell. 550? 550, Oliver. Thank you. 550. Any more now at 550,000? The winner, the Spa 24-hour winner, ladies and gentlemen, at 550. Thank you at the back at 550. Any more bids? 575. Thank your bidder, Gord. Thank him from me at 575. 575. 600. 600. At 600,000. 625. 625. 625. 625 with Gord. 625. Are we done? 625,000 with Gord. We have to do the best for our client. 640. 640. 640. 660. Oh, tell him off, please, Gord. He's a good. He'll get it. 650. 650. Can you invite him to the dinner at Peninsula, please, Gord? At 650. At 650. Try 660. At 650,000. At 650 with Gord Duff's bigger at 650,000. 675. 675. 675. 675. 675,000. 675. 695. 685. 685. 685. 700,000. Thank you. 700,000. At 700,000. 720. 720,000. 720,000. Any more bids at 720,000? It's going at 720, Oliver. At 720 now. Are we done? 720, gavels up. 730. 730. 750. 750. At 750. It's like the good old days, Oliver versus Gord at 750,000. Well, it's going to a great home. Thank him. We'll see him in London at 750. Your car, 750, 5373. 5373. 5373. Do thank him. And well, from Ferrari 488 GT3s to Bugatti Chiron Super Sport, telephones coming in. One of only stated 80 examples made towards the end of the Chiron's celebrated production run. Blue carbon and grey carbon over a cabin trimmed in deep blue leather. Delivered new to Switzerland and retained by the Tailored for Speed collection as a single owner example. Last serviced by Bugatti authorized dealer in Zurich in March this year and displays just 516 kilometers at the time of cataloging. Telephones coming in as you'd expect. Do we have 1.6 million anywhere? 1.6, thank you. 1.6 I'm bid. Any more bids? 1.6, 2 million, 2 million, 2.2, 2.2 now at 2.2 million. Any more bids at 2.2? It's your bid now at 2.4 million, 2.4 million, 2.6 million. It's all online. 2.8 million, 2.8 million. It's all online at 2.8 million. It's all on 3 million. 3 million now. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 million Swiss francs. Here, 3.2 million. 3.2 million. Here at RM, 3.4 million. 3.4 million. 3.4 million with RM Sotheby's, where supercars come to be sold at 3.4 million. Any more bids at 3.4 million? We are open for Paris, ladies and gentlemen. Come and talk to the team. Come and enjoy the RM Sotheby's experience at 3.4 million. Any more bids at 3.4 million now? At 3.4 million. Fair warning, I will take 3.4 and 5 if it helps, but we're at 3.4 million. 3.45. 3.45, thank you, Cyrus. 3.5, thank you. New bidder. 3.5 and 50. 3.5 and 50. Try 3.6. 3.5 and 50. Standing. Thank you, sir. You were bidding with me earlier on. 3.5 and 50. Any more bids? 3.5 and 50. Cedric, just alongside. Just help assist the gentleman there. 3.5 and 50. Cedric Bootson, our newest member of the team, based in Monaco. Cedric, welcome aboard. First sale with us at 3.5 and 50. Any more bids? 3.55. 3.55. Are we done at 3.5 and 50? Any more bids at 3.5 and 50? Gus doing the old slow down trick. Every sale, 3.5 and 50. And here Stefan's learnt from his from his boss. 3.5 and 50 at 3.5 and 3.575. Cedric, 3.575. Try 3.6. Try 3.6. We're at 3.575. Thank you, Cedric. At 3.575. At 3.57. There he is, Stefan Knobloch, 3.6 million. Always loves a bit of drama at 3.6 million now. Well done, Stevie. Our Mr. Supercar at RM Sotheby, Stefan Knobloch at 3.6 million. Any more bids? At 3.6 million. We knew there was going to be a Stevie moment, and here it is at 3.6 million. Going for the first time at 3.6 million Swiss francs. Going for the second time at 3.6 million. Going for the third and final time at... Wait. At 3.6 million. He's saying no at 3.6 million. Stevie, your car, 3.6 million. 5354. 5354. 5354. Well done, Stefan. And moving on. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you, got you. And lot 131. 131. Only 499 examples built. The Monza SP1, tailor-made configuration by its sole owner, certified by Ferrari with a Series Speciale yellow book. Virtually 78 kilometers when catalogued, 78 kilometers when catalogue, and complemented by the books, manuals, helmets, car cover, and battery charger. SP1, what should we say? $1 million anywhere, $1 million anywhere. Thank you, 1 million, I'm bid. 1.8 million online, sorry JC. 2 million. 2 million online. I'll keep it in ones, 2.1. JC, at 2 million, at 2 million. 2.1 behind you, at 2.1 behind you. I've taken 2.1 over here. Was that a wedding present there, JC, was it? At 2.1 million. Any more bids? At 2.1 million now. 2.2 million with Cedric at 2.2 million. Any more bids? Sorry, 2.15, yes? 2.15, thank you. Saved yourself 50,000 at 2.15 million. Any more bids at 2.15 with Cedric? Cedric Bootson, our newest member of the team. A baptism of fire, 2.2 million. They're not always like this, Cedric. At 2.2 million. Any more bids at 2.2 million? Are you sure? At 2.2 million, the bid's over here. I'll take 2.2 and 50 anywhere. At 2.2 million going for the first, 2.2 and 50. 2.25. 2.25. You sure? Well, thank your bidder. Thank your bidder, Anders. At 2.25, the online bidder. 2.275. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 2.275 on my left at 2.275. Fair warning now at 2.3 million. Try another 25. You sure? Thank you this time. We do appreciate your bids. Underbidders are just as important. 2.3 million. Are we done? Fair warning. The car, you sure? The car is sold. 2.3 million.
Okay. Thank you for staying with us on this live feed. Thank you very much for sticking with what's turning out to be a really, really terrific sale here in Zurich. Now, we've got the third of the three Paganis coming up now, the Huayra R. Absolutely amazing piece of kit. Normally aspirated, revs to 9,000 RPM, an absolute rocket ship. And following on from the Pagani, we've got a really incredible flurry of cars coming your way. We've got the LaFerrari Aperta, we've got a Pista Ferrari, a 488, we've got another 488 race car, and then we get to the FXXs, a trio of FXSs, no less. We've got the 333 SP. We're nudging towards the end of the sale now. Still lots and lots of energy in the room, absolutely packed here at the Dolder Grand Hotel. So stay with us, because actually we've got some of the most incredible lots in this kind of final quarter of the sale that we've got ahead of us now.
5 million anywhere. 1.5, thank you. 1.5, I'm bid. Was that a bid over there? I have 1.6 now. 1.6 million. 1.6, 1.7. 1.7 million. Try another. 1.8 online, at 1.8 online. Any more bids? It's 1.8 online. 1.8 online, 2 million. New bidder, I've got two. At 2 million now. At 2 million now. Any more bids? At 2 million, I'm bid. With on my left at 2 million now. Any more bids? At 2 million. At 2 million. At 2 million. At 2 million Swiss francs. At 2 million. Any more bids? At 2 million. 2.1 GD at 2.1. At 2.1 here on the telephone at 2.1 million. Any more bids? Pagani Huayra R at 2.1 million. With Gus at 2.1 million. At 2.1 million now. Gus's bid. Try another one. You're saying no on my left now. At 2.1 million. At 2.1 million. 2.1 million. At 2.1 million. At 2.1 million. 2.1 million. Gus's bid at 2.1 million. At 2.1 million. Holding the bid. Jack, do you want 2.15? At 2.1 million. At 2.1 million. Gus is holding the bid. The car is selling all the way at 2.1 million. The car is selling. I'll take another 50 with Gus's bidder at 2.1 million. Selling the car at 2.1 million, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very special example at 2.1 million. Jack, are you out? You're out at 2.1 million. Anders, are we bidding down here? Are we bidding 2.1 million? The car will sell. Make no mistake now. At 2.1 million. Going for the first time. At 2.1 million. Going for the second time. At 2.1 million Swiss francs. Going for the third and final time. The car is sold at 2.1 million. 5384. Well done. 5384. Well done. Moving on. Lot 133 now, the 2017 LaFerrari Aperta this time. Only 210 examples ordered through Ferrari's exclusive Atelier program. Delivered new to Switzerland by Nicky Hasler, retained by the Tailored for Speed collection as the sole owner, and only just over 3,900 kilometers from new. Certified. Again, great colors. What's happened to the screen? There we go, here it is. Great colors again. And what shall we say? 2 million anywhere. 2 million, thank you. We will get one for you today, sir, at 2 million. Any more bids? 2.2. What's that? 3 million. 3 million. 3.2. 3.4. 3.5. 3.5. 3.6. 3.6. Selling. 3.7. 3.7. 3.8. 3.8 million now. 3.8 million. 3.8 million. 3.9. 3.9. Yeah, we know what comes next. A 3.9. Any more bids at 3.9 million? At 3.9 million. Are we done? At 3.9 million for the LaFerrari Aperta. 3.9 million Swiss francs. At 3.9 million. 4 million Swiss francs, ladies and gentlemen. 4.1. Straight back. Well done. I like your style, sir. 4.1. 4.2. 4.3. 4.3. Any more bids? 4.3 million. Any more bids? 4.3 million. Well, at 4.4 million. 4.4 million. Try another, sir. Cedric, offer the client 50. 4.4 million. Would you like 4.5 million? New bidder online. 4.5 million. 4.5 million. 4.6 million. RM Sotheby's. Paris is open. Monaco's open. Come and talk to us, ladies and gentlemen. 4.6 million. 4.6 million. 4.6 million Swiss francs. At 4.6, offer the online bidder 50. Offer him 50, but we're at 4.6. I will take 50. 4.65. Well done, Cyrus. It worked. 4.65 million. At 4.65 million. For the LaFerrari Aperta at 4.65 million. Going now at 4.65 for the first time. Going at 4.65 million for the second time. 4.7. All online. 4.7 million Swiss francs. At 4.7 million. Keep it in 50s online. At 4.7 million. Try another 50 online. We're at 4.7 million. Are we done this time? A 4.7 million, again going for the first time. A 4.7 million going for the second time. A 4.7 million Swiss francs going for the third and final time. Here at RM Sotheby's, 4.7 million, sold 4.7 million. Online. Thank you very much. Thank you. Moving on. Moving on. Thank you. Moving on. Thank you. Lot 134, the 2019 Ferrari 488 Pista Pilotti Ferrari. Telephones coming in. No reserve. Among the rarest of the 488 Pista variants offered exclusively to Ferrari's clients, racing drivers, Swiss, delivered from new to the tailored for speed collection from new, special equipment grade book. Odometer reads 3,695 kilometers at the time of cataloging. No reserve. 300,000 anywhere? 300, 350, 400, 400. That was quick. 400. Any more bids? 500 I've taken. 500. 500. 500. Where's the bid? 550. Thank you. 550. 550. Any more bids? You've been a great supporter today, sir. Thank you. 550. Any more bids at 550? Selling the car. Selling the car. At 550,000. At 550,000. Fair warning now. At 550,000. 600 online. 600,000. 625. You're getting used to this, sir. You got quite good at this bidding game. At 625,000. Any more bids at 625,000? At 625. Well, Anders, your client over here again at 625,000. Online, the room, fair warning to you. At 625,000, fair warning, the car is sold. 625. 5084, 5084. Well done. Moving on. 135 now. 135. The 2019 Ferrari 488 GTE Evo. Telephones coming in. Supplied new to double European Le Mans Series class champions. Iron Links. Three-time entrant in the 24-hour of Le Mans. Finished on the podium with a third-in-class result in 2021. Scored fifth in class at the 2022 edition of the 1,000 Miles of Sebring. Well, what a weapon this is. And what should we say? Telephones coming in. Do we have 400,000 anywhere? 400,000 anywhere. 500 online. 500,000. Maiden bid. 500,000. Selling the car. 500,000. Any more bids at 500,000 Swiss francs? 550. Thank you. 600. 600. 600. 650. 650. 650. Where? 650. 700. All on the same row. Thank you, RJ. 750. 750. 750. 750. Are we bidding at 750? Try another, sir. At 750. We're selling the car. At 750,000. Are we done? Are we done? 750,000 Swiss francs. 770. Is that our friend again? Thought so. 770. What's that? 800? 800. 800. 800 in the room. 820. 820 now. This is the good old days. At 820, this has happened a few times. At 820, 840. 840,000. 840,000. Are we done? At 840,000. At 840,000. At 840,000. 850. 850. At 850. At 850,000. at 875. Tell him to go big at 875. Oh, he's letting him go at 875. Fair warning, at 875. Your car, 875. Well done. 5199. Thank you so much. Thank our underbidder, Gord. Tell him we'll see him in London. And lot 136.
Okay, so now a real highlight of this collection. We've got 3 XX cars. There are only 3 derivatives of the XXS cars. The cars that were they're developed for track-only use. Most of them are run full-time by Corsa Clienti. Absolutely incredible bits of machinery. Of course, the first one up is the FXX Evo. That's based on the Enzo road car. We've got a 599 FXX, which is clearly based on the on the 599, and also the FXX-K Evo, which is based on the LaFerrari. We believe that this is the only single-owner collection that contains all 3 derivatives of the XX cars. If anybody watching knows differently, let us know, but we believe that to be the case. So a really unique offering, all offered in the same colour, and we're edging towards the end of the sale now. Following the XX cars, we've got the 333 SP, but stay with us because this should be interesting.
Gord Duff, 2 million. Any more bids? At 2 million, I'm bid at 2 million. Where's the bid? 2.2. Thank you. 2.2 million. At 2.2. 2.4. 2.4 million. For the FXX Evo, 2.4 million. Any more bids? Gord's bid at 2.4 million. Any more bids? At 2.4 million. 2.6 million. 2.6 million. Good to see you at the back there. 2.8 million online. 2.8 million. 3 million. At 3 million. At 3 million. Any more bids? At 3.2 million. Cars on sale. 3.2 million. At 3.2 million. The car is selling all the way. At 3.2 million Swiss francs. Hiding in the doorway. 3.4 I've taken online. 3.4 I've taken. 3.4. Try 3.5? No? You sure? Well, thank you anyway. Thank you. At 3.4 million. Any more bids? At 3.4 million. The car is selling all the way. 3.5. Thank you, Cyrus. Thank you to the online bidder. 3.5. 3.5. Are we done? 3.5 million Swiss francs here at the Dolder Hotel in Zurich. At 3.5 million. At 3.5. Are we done? At 3.5 million. I will take a 50 if it helps anywhere. But we're at 3.5 million. Going for the first time at 3.5 million. Going for the second time at 3.5 million. Going for the third. The family are watching. 3.5 and 25. Thank you, Greg. 3.5 and 25. Online, same courtesy to the online bidder. If you're watching, or you will be watching, 3.5, 25, same courtesy. 3.5 and 50. 3.5 and 50. 3.5 and 50. At 3.5 and 50. Kathy's now coming in. At 3.5 and 50. Well, we're near the end. We can take a bit more time, can't we? Why not? 3.5 and 50 now. 3.75? At 3.5 and 50. At 3.5 and 50. Fair warning. 3.5 and 50. 3.5 and 50. Greg, Kathy, I'm going to have to call it. And 75. Yeah, 3.5 and 75. Thank you, Greg. At 3.5 and 75. At 3.5 and 75. 3.5 and 75. 3.6 will be next. We're at 3.5 and 75. Thank you. Update the screen. Thank you. 3.5 and 75. 3.6 will be 3.6 million. 3.6 million. At 3.6 million. 3.6 and 25. I'm not going to take anything less than a 25. At this level, what's that, 0.1%? At 3.6 million. At 3.6 million. Kathy's down at 3.6 million. Come along now, give me some information. At 3.6 million. It is last chance time, last chance saloon. At 3.6 million. Here at RM Sotheby's at 3.6 million. I'm sorry, Kathy, yes or no? Sold, 3.6 million. Thank you. Moving on. Lot 137, the 2012 Ferrari 599 XX Evo this time. Again, telephones coming in. Among the final batch of the 599 XX, very few examples delivered new with a highly desirable Evoluzione specification. Only 2 owners and only 10,800 kilometers from new, maintained by the factory's XX program. And again, as per the previous, the car will go to Ferrari in Maranello after the sale, where onward shipping will need to be arranged. There will be an administrative fee applicable to oversee the customs formalities. What do we say? 1.2 anywhere? 1.2 anywhere. Thank you. 1.2, 1.2, 1.4, 1. I've got 1.4. I've got 1.4. Oh, 2 million. Oh, sorry. 2 million. 2 million. Thank you, God. No, he's flexing his muscles. At 2 million, I'm bid. At 2 million. Any more bids? 2.1? 2.1. 2.1. In the room, seated. 2.1 million. 2.2 million. 2.2 million. Are you sure, sir? At 2.2 million. At 2.2 million. At 2.2 million. Are we done? Are we done? At 2.2 million. Any further bids? 2.2 million. At 2.2 million. Any more bids? At 2.2 million. At 2.2 million. Any more bids? Would you like a 50 at the back? You sure? We're at 2.2 million. Yes, thank you. At 2.2 million, the car is on sale. 2.2 and 50. Front row. Thank you. 2.3. 2.3. Selling the car at 2.3 million. 2.3 and 50. 2.3 and 50. I've got 2.3 and 50. You want 50 more? 2.4? Yeah? Yes? 2.4? 2.4. Thank you, Annette. 2.4 million. Thank you for coming as well last night, sir. Thank you. 2.450. 2.45. You sure? Well, thank you. Thank you for your support. At 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. It's going to sell at 2.45 million. We are selling the car to Gord's telephone. 2.45 million. Fair warning now, fair warning here, fair warning here. Selling the car at 2.45 million. Here at RM Sotheby's at 2.45 million. 2.45 million. Well done, Gord. 5406, 5406. And well, 2016 Ferrari FXX-K Evo this time. One of only 60 examples built. Telephones coming in. Upgraded to Ferrari Corsa Clienti to Evoluzione specification. Certified in 2017. Matching numbers, Ferrari Classic K Red Book. And just over 5,700 kilometers at the time of cataloging. Rare example of the XX program. Again, sale room notice addendum. The car will go to Maranello after the sale, and there will be an administrative fee applicable to oversee the customs formalities. We'll go back to Maranello. Successful bidder will be welcomed by Ferrari. And what should we say? Telephones connected? Yes, all the telephones connected. Thank you. And what should we say? 2.5 million anywhere. 2.5 million anywhere. 2.5. 2.5, thank you. 2.5 I've taken. Thank you, RJ. At the back, standing bidder. 2.5 million. Any more bids at 2.5 million? Where's the bid? 2.75 million. 2.75 million. At 2.75 million. Any more bids at 2.75 million? Where's the bid? 3 million. 3 million. At 3 million with RJ. At 3 million Swiss francs. At 3 million. Any more bids now? Any more bids at 3 million? 3.25. 3.25 online. 3.5. 3.5. At 3.75. 3.75. 4 million Swiss francs. The car's on sale. 4.2. 4.2. 4.2. 4.4. 4.4 million Swiss francs. 4.4 million. At 4.6 million. 4.6 million now. At 4.6 million. Here at RM Sotheby's. At 4.6 million. Gavels up. At 4.6 million. Online bidder will take it. I'll try 4.7. Helping you. We're at 4.6 million. Try 4.7, sir. I'm at 4.6 million with Cyrus. With Cyrus at 4.6. At 4.6. Try, Marcus, offer him 50. Offer the client 50. At 4.6 million. I'm trying to help you. 4.65. There you go, Gus. Not my first rodeo. 4.65. Any more bids at 4.65? Online, same courtesy to the online bidder at 4.65 million. At 4.65 million. Please capture the underbid of the data, please, Cyrus. At 4.65 million. In the room. Are we done? At 4.65 million. Going for the first time at 4.65 million. Going for the second time at 4.65 million. And going for the third and final time, the car is sold. 4.65 million.
Okay, well, that was an exciting little flurry of cars. The XX is all doing really, really well. Now we've got another incredible race car. We've got the 333 SP. This was the car that marked Ferrari's return to sports car racing in the early 90s. Essentially based on the then F1 car. It's a Formula One derived engine. It sounds like a Formula One car when you hear one of these running. This was one of the best in existence. There are only 40 examples in the world. This car secured 2 podiums in the 1991 season. It secured the team, the championship team prize for the team running it at that time, and it's been fully restored by Michelotto. It's on the button, it's ready to go. So let's see how this goes, and we're now approaching the end of the sale. After the 333, we've only got another 3 cars, I think. So you've come this far, stay with us, and I'll say goodbye when the auction ends.
2021, highly eligible. This is a future absolute collectible in Ferrari world. This is a very special car. It's been wonderful to learn all about it from Gus and Harvey this week, so thank you. Got it. And, well, it doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen. 2 million Swiss francs anywhere. 2 million Swiss francs anywhere. Thank you, madam. We will get one for you at 2 million Swiss. I'm bid at 2 million. Any more bids at 2 million only? At 3 million. That's more like it, sir. At 3 million. Thank you. At 3 million. Any more bids at 3 million? At 3 million, I'm bid. 3.2. Not yet. At 3.2. At 3.2. We'll come to the smaller ones later, Jack. At 3.2 million. 3.5 million, you see? Would have slowed us all down, you see? At 3.5. 3.6. 37? 3.37. 37. 3.7 million. 3.8 million. What the hell? Sorry. 3.8, 3.9 million. 3.4 million, new bidder. Just ahead of you, Anders. Took your thunder. 4 million there at the back. 4.1. 4.1. Now you've got to get on the phone. You've gone past your limit, haven't you, sir? At 4.1. Any more bids? 4.2, back in the front row. Thank you at 4.2. Thank you. The car is on sale. The car is selling at 4.3. 4.3. 4.3 million. 4.5? Thank you. 4.5 million Swiss francs. 4.5 million. Good taste, sir. 4.5 million. Any more bids? 4.5 million. At 4.5 million. Going for the first time at 4.5 million. 4.55. 4.6 would be next. Don't let him get away with that, sir. Don't let him get away with that. 4.6? 4.6? Yes, it's got to be. Think of the future. 4.6? 4.75? Oh, 20. God, you got me freaked out there. 4.575. I thought you were saying 4.75. So 4.575. I'm helping you, sir. We've had a lot of fun today, and thank you for all your support. At 4.575. At 4.575. Are we done? 4.575. Next would be 4.6, Sanders. Next would be 4.6. We're at 4.575. At 4.575, going for the first time. Anders, for the sake of 25, you've got to be quicker. At 4.575, going for the second. One moment. 4.575. If you stop me in my rhythm, Anders, you have to bid. At 4.575. Yes or no? Going now at 4.5. 4.6. Thank you. 4.6 million. And 25. See? And 25. They're quick. They're coming back quick. You've got to be quicker, Anders. 4.6 and 25. 4.6 and 25. You're out. They're saying no. At 4.6 and 25, here at RS Sotheby's, your car. $5,001. Thank you. Yes, well done, guys. Thank you. Yes, well done. And lot 140 now. The 2024 Ferrari 812 Competizione A. Telephones coming in. Only 599 stated examples. Delivered new to Switzerland. Single family ownership. And only 106 kilometers at the time of cataloguing. Engine color, engine signed by Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. Serviced by official Ferrari dealer Kessel in April this year. What should we say? 800,000 anyway? 800, 900, 1.2, 1.3, 1.3, 1.4, 1.4, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 million Swiss francs at 1.5. Any more bids at 1.6, 1.6, 1.6 million, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.6 million, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.6 million. Any more bids at 1.6 million? I'll take a 50. Offer the online bidder a 50, please, Cyrus. 1.65. Little always works. 1.65. 1.65. Any more bids at 1.65 million? selling all the way at 1.65 million to the online bidder at 1.65 million. Fair warning, at 1.65 million. Sold, 1.65. Online bid with Cyrus. Well done, Cyrus. Great work today. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, only 2 cars to go. The penultimate car, ladies and gentlemen, the 141, the 2012 Ferrari SA Aperta, one of only 80 stated examples built to celebrate Pininfarina's 80th anniversary. Just over 6,000 kilometers at the time of cataloging, certified by Ferrari Classic K, delivered new, Swiss delivered new, and well serviced recently, February 2025, by Gus's great friends at Kessel. And what should we say? Telephones, what should we say? 800? Thank you, sir. You've been with me all the way today. 800,000, maiden bid, 800, 900, 1 million. 1.1, 1.1, 1.1 million on my left, 1.2 online. Anders, please, 1.3, 1.3. The car is selling at 1.3. Where? Need those gloves. 1.4. Oh, okay, 1.35, 1.4. I've got you, 1.4, hand in the air, got you, 1.4. Keep it in 50s, we're at 1.4. At 1.4 million now. At 1.4 million. Try another 50. Yes? Yes? At 25, 1.4 and 25. 1.5 million. 1.5 million. At 1.5 million Swiss francs. Going at 1.5 million for the first time. 1.525. JP, don't use these tricks at future sales, please. At 1.525, only on single owner collections. 1.5 and 50. 1.5 and 50. 1.5 and 50. Are we done? Thank you, bidder. At 1.5 and 50 this time. Are we done? At 1.5 and 50. Fair warning at 1.5 and 50. JP, is he talking to somebody? 1.5 and 50, sir. 1.5 and 50. We need a yes or a no. He's saying no. 1.5 and 50. Your car, Gus. 1.55. Number. RJ with a number, please. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we finish, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. Thank you for your support to RM Sotheby's.
We can't find this number matching with the buyer. Can you ask?
Oh, just lot 122, paddle number 5166. Please, can you ask in the row? Sorry, buyer with the paddle number 5166. Can please go to the registration desk, please. Paddle number 5166 to go to the registration desk. Thank you. Well, before we finish, thank you all for coming along to the sale here at the Dolder. Come and speak to us if you want to work with us in Paris, in Monaco. Look online, Munich next Saturday, and then Abu Dhabi and London as well. We've got it all going on. We're finishing with a 550 Barchetta, 6 telephones coming in, 2,600 kilometers from new, matching numbers, certified, fresh to the market. What should we say, ladies and gentlemen? 200,000. 200, 300, Gord Duff, 300, any more? 350, 380, 400, 400,000, any more bids at 400,000, 400,000, 420 online, 450, 450,000. For Gus is Gord sitting down, 450,000. Are we done? At 450,000, it's with you at 450, 480. Try 500, sir. Memento of the day, it's the last car. Try one more. At 480,000, fair warning, thank you all at 480,000. The car is sold at 480,000.
So that's it. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for staying with us till the very end. That's 100% of the cars offered here in Zurich sold. Amazing sale. Join us again next Saturday. We'll have another live feed for our Munich auction on the 18th of October. Thank you so much for joining us here today.